Let's talk a little bit about failing forward. As you guys know, on my channel, I am a very big proponent of practice what you preach. So I'm not scared anymore. I used to be very scared to try new things, to step out and just try something, even though I know there's like an 80% chance I'm going to fail at it. But the thing is, I also live in the world where I cannot fail. I fail forward. Failing forward means that you put your efforts out there and they didn't give you the result that you expected. And instead of failing backwards, failing, packing up your bags and going backwards, going back home, you pick up what you learned from this teachable moment and you move forward with it. How do I not make this mistake again? Do I continue, bashing my head against the wall to fix this? Or do I just say, you know what? I learned what I needed from this stop. Let me pivot and go away and do something differently. You see what I'm saying? This is what I do. I practice what I preach. And I want my community, the people that I'm trying to build up, to do this as well. Okay? As y'all see, I tried to dip my toe in the MGTOW community. But apparently I'm a little bit too blunt. I'm a little bit too, I don't know, I'm too steadfast in my belief to talk with these people. They're a little bit more emotional than I expected. Okay, that's fine. But that just shows me that maybe that's just not my lane. Cool. I'm not going to bash my head against it anymore. I will address them because no one scares me. I have no fear for anybody, no community, no person. I don't care. But, I will understand that maybe my efforts don't need to be sent in that direction. So I will pivot. You can look at this at the physical, the mental, and the spiritual world. The physical level. Let's just say you trying to do your max. Like I'm trying to do more than 20 pull-ups, right? So like 20 pull-ups, I get to about 17, 18, and then it's like, dang, I can't get those last two. Okay, what can I do? What did I learn here? Can I pack up my bags and say I'm never going to try 20 again? Or am I going to say, you know what? I'm going to get really good at doing 15. And then when I get to 16, 17, I'm just going to do a static hold, get there. And then one day each week, try to get to that 20. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what failing forward is. You don't give up. You just use that new information forward. The mental level. Let's just say you're tired of people walking over you. You don't like people walking all over you. And you say, okay, I've been doing this. I'm ready now. And the moment it appears in your life, someone comes up to you and says, you're going to do this. We're going to put you over here. And everything in your body says, no, I'm not going to do that. You say, okay, I'm going to do it. You have to understand that you still have to give yourself some progress, some pat on the back because you were about to. Before, you weren't even going to say anything to that person that's been walking all over you. You were about to, and that's progress. But some people don't give themselves that credit. You're going to be like, okay, I tried. I took all these webinars. They didn't work. I'm just going to, and these programs, whatever, I'm just going to just go back to doing what I was doing. That's failure. That's not failing forward. Failing forward says, I almost did it. Let me just practice a little bit in the mirror. Let me get things in my head. Let me boost my confidence. Let me be an overall confident person. So when someone comes up to me like that, again, I'm going to be able to speak to them, and you will. The spiritual level, when you're trying to learn how to do this law of attraction, manifestation stuff, and people like me are talking to you about visualization, create what you want to see in the future, and some of you say you can't see what's going on. Some of y'all say, oh, this imagination stuff is stupid, whatever. I'm just going to go back to doing whatever. That's fine. Or you can think forward and be like, okay, how do I do it? It works for them. Let me try to understand this. Let me give this a bigger effort because something in me wants to do it. So what can I do to do this? Go out and learn from other people. Go out and get, different inputs, different visualization techniques, different ways to impress your subconscious mind. And then eventually you'll start to see the results because of persistent effort, but effort going in the right direction. That also pivots into something that is going on in my life. I only want people here that will support me when I try something different, when I try something new, when I talk to you in a different tone. You see what I'm saying? Because I am this person. I will always be the Mr. Hardass. I'm a very strict person, because the things I put myself through, this is what has gained me results. My mental stuff, my physical fasting, my exercising to the point that I want to vomit. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that I put myself through. Some things I went a little bit too far, some things not enough. And I'm finding balance within myself. But I know me being straightforward, direct, and to the point and not sugarcoating things for everybody is the best way that I find that I need to teach. And for the people that support me, thank you. For the people that don't like the way I'm talking to a certain group of people, and you just want to instantly unsubscribe, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very, pressed about that, because the mental magic, the other things I talk about on my channel are playing their big roles in my life. Here's another affirmation. Besides fail forward, one of my other affirmations is for every one that I lose, I'll gain 10. This is how I've been seeing the growth. It's kind of like, imagine like a mountain coming up, a mountain just coming out of the earth right in front of you. There's going to be rocks and pebbles that tumble off. The mountain is going to continue to grow, but there's going to be pebbles and other boulders falling off and falling off and falling off. Cool. Because I'm trying to form a community of very, very strong people. People that can't be swayed by emotion. People that can't be swayed by news media. People that can't be swayed by small people on YouTube like me at this current point of recording this video. That can't be swayed by this. When they say something that you know is wrong, you don't feel the need to go argue with them. You don't feel the need to go back. No, a manifestation is true. Blah, blah, blah. No, you just like, okay, they don't know yet. And maybe you still might want to be helpful and just give them a few tidbits. But if they still want to argue with you, just back on off. This is the community that I want. I want strong spiritual people, strong mental people, strong physical people. The men that come to me from my semen retention channel, I want you here. The people that come from my crystals channel, I want you here. The people that just come from my random thoughts that I put out on the internet, I want you here. Because you support me as a person, not the channel, not the numbers. You support me as a person. I'd rather have 80 of y'all that ain't going nowhere than a million of people that are flaky. You see what I'm saying? So this is things that you need to understand. This is where I'm coming from. YouTube is a second thought for me. This personal growth and the power that I feel when I present information to the world, whether people like it or not. I love what I'm doing. YouTube is just the on-ramp. What I'm doing is what's important. The way I feel is what's important. And the people that match my energy, I want you around here. I want you to stay. So for those of you that support what I'm doing, whether it be semen retention, crystals, knocking some people up the head, saying things that you know are going to aggravate some people. If you stay through all of the things that I try out and support what I'm doing, thank you. If you feel that I'm too much for you, if I'm too all over the place and I'm not talking on the things that you want, you need to understand, and I've said this in many videos, I'll make a video about whatever you want. You just talk to me, I'll make it for you. But hey, if you want me for specifically one thing, I'm not that person. I say what's on my mind. I say what I'm feeling. And I upload it and I go about my business. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm talking from experience. I'm not just talking out of the side of my mouth. I'm just saying what has worked for me. This is my mindset. This is the energy that I am portraying, and I want like-minded individuals around me. You can do the same thing for your friends. If you tried something different and it didn't change your character as a person, you're still their best friend, but you're just trying something different. Let's just say you're rollerblading and you downgrade to roller skates, or you switch over to roller skates. Wait, you're supposed to be a rollerblader. What's going on? Well, I like this too. We can still skate together. What's it? No, you're changing up, but we can't be friends anymore. Would you want to be friends with that type of person? Would you want that energy around you? Would you want to be in business with people that aren't trying to push themselves? You see what I'm saying? So this is where I'm going with this. I like this. I'm creating myself to be a mountain, whether my mountain is mentally or on YouTube, it doesn't matter. I'm forming the mountain, and people that don't want to support my rise, fine. I hit you on the flip side. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the community that I'm trying to form. Everyone that's in my community, I want you all to talk to one another. I want you all to network with one another. I want you all to just be in the same mind, play video games together, meet up with people that live in your state or your city. You're all like-minded people. If you're anything like me, you're very introverted, but you have some strong morals. That's how I am. If you're not strong, get strong. If you're weak, change it. If you're tired of the way your life is, change it. Keep on moving forward. Every obstacle in your way is for you to go over, under, around, or through. It's up to you. Everything is a choice. If you quit, that was your decision. That's not life. That's not anything. That's you. Okay? So for those of you that stick around when I do my crazy stuff, thank you. For those of you that feel that we need to part ways, that's perfectly fine too. I'm going to keep on doing me. And time will bring all the people that are like-minded and see what I'm trying to do and the mission that I'm trying to do. This is the mission that I'm trying to accomplish. This is my path. This is my vision. This is my purpose. Get on or get off. Man, simple. To the next one.